All right, first off, do you care if I call you SuperZydan, SuperZydan? Does it matter to you? Like, I want to call you what you want to be called.
Yo, thanks for having me. Really, Zayden would be perfect. I've always went by Zayden, but when I wanted to make my YouTube channel, there was Zayden was already taken. I also like Superman, so I put Super Zayden, kind of like Superman, Super Zayden. But Zayden would be absolutely perfect. And thank you for having me here today. I really appreciate that.
I got you. Zayden. So tell me, what first got you into streaming? Like, why did you start streaming and what do you love about it?
So I've been streaming for about 2 years now, and if you watched our stream for any amount of time, you know I have my son who I stream with, also named Link Nova. That's his gamer tag, Link Nova, and he's the one that got us into streaming. He's like, "Dad, I want to be a streamer," and I'm always trying to support whatever my kids want to do. So I was like, "Yeah, let's do it. Let's start streaming." So we started streaming together. We started, you know, basically streaming every single day, trying to build a community together, and that's how we got started.
Awesome. Very, very cool. Very cool. So tell me, what are some of your favorite games of all time and what games do you enjoy playing on stream and why did you choose those games?
Great question. Great question. So for me, I really like difficult games, games that really challenge you, that test your patience. I like the Souls type of games. Everything from FromSoft. I played Elden Ring, Sekiro, Bloodborne, Demon Souls, Lies of P, which is not from FromSoft, but a great game. I like those type of games. I also like battle royale games, Fortnite, um, Call of Duty, although I really don't play Call of Duty that much anymore. And Fortnite this season is absolute trash, in my opinion. Also, you'll see me and my son, younger son, play a ton of Roblox together. That's really what we started out streaming because he was really into Roblox. He doesn't play it as much anymore. He's been playing a lot of games like Power World and Nintendo Switch. But Roblox is a big, huge part of our streaming community because we've streamed it for so long. So those are pretty much the games that you'll see on our streams.
Now, I heard you mention Roblox. A lot of people assume Roblox is a kid game. So, do you consider yourself a family friendly streamer?
This is another good question. And if you see Link Nova on the stream together with me, absolutely it is family friendly content. We keep it clean. However, if he's not on the stream, it is definitely not family friendly. So I would just overall say it's really not family friendly streaming or content because I mean, if you're gonna have both, I really would say it's not. There will if you see us on stream together, yes, it is. But if not, you're not gonna see family friendly content. So I would just say no, it's not overall. That way, people don't follow thinking it's family friendly and then get mad at me when they hear me say the wrong thing or say something crazy or play some game that is for mature audiences. So no, the stream is technically not family friendly. But again, if you see Lincoln on with me, it definitely will be a family friendly time.
All right, that's valid. That's valid. Well, let me ask you this: how do you balance the demands of streaming with your personal life? And tell us a little bit about your personal life.
So personal life, I do have a full-time job, as many people don't like to believe in my comments. They're always like, get a job, get a real job. I do have a real job. I work every day, Monday through Friday, a full-time job. I am married. I have two kids. I have Link Nova, who you guys know, of course, and I have an older son as well. Gold Gamerbot is his gamer tag. And him and I grew up, or when as he grew up, we played Roblox together as well. And now he's transitioned to, different games. He likes a lot of the types of games that I like. He still does play a lot of Roblox, but he does also play a lot of the Souls games and stuff that I play as well. So yeah, I've got two dogs, a cat, married, two kids, work full time, and still try to get streaming in there. It's not always the easiest, but we do make it happen.
Yes, I have a great question from the audience, and I think this applies to almost all streamers. How do you handle negative comments, people just trolling on your streams and in your videos? How do you handle that, and what advice would you give?
Negative comments and trolls, man, that is just a common. Really, if you're not getting hate, you're not making it. I mean, it's kind of a pessimistic way to look at it, but it's absolutely true. I mean, you really need the hate in a way, which is unfortunate to push out your stream sometimes. People ask me all the time if I'm okay with criticism. I literally have to go through and approve half your guys' comments. TikTok, like especially on TikTok, they'll send me messages like, "Hey, we see these kind of comments on your videos. Do you want to put on anti-bullying?" I say no, and I have to go through these comments and approve them all. So they'll actually go into the comment section. So no, I don't mind criticism. I don't mind the trolls. I don't mind the hate. It doesn't bother me at all. I mean, keep it coming. It's all good. You know what they say? If someone's hating on you, it's because they see inside you something they don't have. If someone's that doesn't even know you, doesn't like you, it's a problem within themselves, honestly. The only comments I do delete and I don't like are ones about my younger son, Link Nova. I mean, people are just rude on videos and streams. So I do delete those and block those people. But as for me, come for me all you want. Bring it. I'm here for it. I ain't ever back down from a fight. Let's go. But if I troll you back, don't go crying about it. SuperZydan, he said this to me, he said that to me. You started it. You started it. Anyways, it's all good. Bring the hate. Don't bother me none.
That is absolute sound and motivating advice. I definitely hope people listen to you when they think about the trolls and the hate and negative comments to get on their own videos and streams. So let's talk about your motivation. Like, do you ever get down, like, want to quit streaming? What keeps you motivated to keep streaming? What keeps you going?
Another great question. I do sometimes want to quit streaming. I've thought about it many, many times, honestly. But streaming is kind of like an addiction, and I do personally enjoy it. If you're not enjoying streaming, then definitely you should not stream. It's definitely not for the weak minded because again, the trolls and haters. But I mean, really, I just keep pushing it. I mean, 2 years ago, we were trying to get to 1,000 on YouTube and 1,000 on TikTok. Like that was our goal, and we finally hit those goals. And now our YouTube is almost at 6,000. TikTok is running almost at 45,000. Twitch is over 1,000. I mean, it's been a long, slow process, but if you quit, you're never gonna make it. So I just keep pushing. I mean, I really enjoy making content and videos and streaming and chatting. So for me, it's pretty easy. But there are times I'm just like, oh, why am I doing this? Like, should I just quit and just do my own thing, like play games off stream, whatever. I'm always gonna play games. I enjoy playing games, but I don't know, man. I just keep going. I just keep doing it. If I did it the day before, I can do it the next day, and I can do it the next day. It's all mental. It's all choices, and yeah, for me, I just want to keep on going.
All right, all right. And what's your least favorite thing about streaming? Like if you could get rid of one thing in streaming, what would it be?
Least favorite thing about streaming. This is actually a really easy one, and you might think, oh, it's the schedule, it's the trolls, it's the haters. No, it's not. It is constantly having to repeat myself. Is so frustrating. And I know people come on your stream like for the first time or for the first time that day, but having to say the same thing over and over and over again is so like it's monotonous, it's frustrating. I mean, I have to answer the same question on a stream like 100 times because 100 different people will come in at 100 different times and they all want to ask the same question. So the biggest thing for me, if I could find a way to just answer people's questions without having to answer them, like the obvious ones, the ones that are just basic, like what's your streaming schedule, what's your username, what time do you stream. That's what this video is really for, to hopefully answer some of these basic questions, although probably half y'all aren't going to watch it.
I could definitely see how that could be frustrating. So if there was a new streamer that came to you and they were asking you for advice, what would you give them to a new streamer? What would you tell them to focus on, best practices? Like what kind of advice would you give a new streamer?
Advice to new streamers: don't do it. Don't go down the rabbit hole. Just don't even push the play button. Don't start. I'm just kidding. Really, just go for it. I mean, you don't need the perfect equipment. You don't need the perfect audio. You don't need anything perfect to just go for it. Just even if you don't even have a camera on you, just start recording, start posting videos, start your stream. Just start your stream. Just hit the play button and just go for it. Make sure to learn to talk out loud. All your thoughts should be out loud. Even if nobody's on your stream, you got to be talking out loud and prepared for that person that does enter your stream. And it's, in the beginning, it's really hard to remember to look at your comment section because you'll think, oh, no one's commenting. But you really want to try to keep an eye on that because you don't want to miss comments that come through. And the biggest one is, don't just rely on streaming if you're trying to make something for yourself. You need to post on all aspects of social media. Take your content and make it short form, post it on the TikTok for shorts, YouTube, Instagram Reels, post stuff on Twitter. I mean, just put it everywhere you can. Just blast it out. The more your name is out there, the more they're going to see it and the more they're going to know you. And try to post as regular as possible. More people are going to see you on their feeds every day, the more they're likely to follow you. Good luck. Don't give up. Just think of it as a challenge. And like I said before, if you've done it one day, you can do it another day. Like there's nothing stopping you. Nothing stopping you but you.
That's some good advice. I 100% agree with everything you said. It's like you're reading my mind. It's like you could be me and I could be you. It's crazy. So, last question for everybody that wants to know, people that are watching, what is your streaming schedule like?
Streaming schedule. This is an easy one to answer. Basically, Monday through Friday, I have to work. So usually when I get off work around 4 p.m., that's when you'll find me and Link Nova streaming together. If he feels like streaming, lately he hasn't really want to stream as much, which is fine. But if you do see us streaming, whatever he wants to play, like I let him control the stream from 4 to 6. It possibly will be Roblox. It could be Power World. It could be something on the Switch. It could be really anything. I just never know until he lets me know. And again, he may not even want to stream. Other than that, for myself, I usually stream at nighttime around 8 or 9 p.m. Unfortunately, I will no longer be playing Roblox most likely for my stream. So if you're here for Roblox, you're not going to see as much of it as unfortunately, unless Lincoln wants to stream Roblox. My streams are going to be mostly things I want to play, which I just finished Elden Ring. I'm going to do the Elden Ring DLC. I want to play Ghost of Tsushima. I might play Sekiro again. There's a lot of another Crab's Treasure. There's a lot of games I want to play. Usually around 8 or 9 p.m. Central Time is when my stream starts for 3 to 4 hours, depending. And then on the weekends, it's kind of varies. Usually, I'll try to stream a couple times with Lincoln throughout the day if he wants to. Again, if he wants to. If not, again on the weekends, I usually start around 7 p.m. maybe, and then usually go until I'm tired, which could be midnight, 1, 2, 3 a.m. Just depends on how the stream is going. So hope to see you there. Again, if you're looking for Roblox, you're definitely not going to see this much, unfortunately. But hope you still follow and watch. So I'll see you then when I see you.
Awesome, guys. So, you heard it all here first. The SuperZydan questions and answers. Hope you guys got all the answers you wanted. If you have any other questions, ask them in the comments. We'll see if maybe we can do another question and answer with SuperZydan. I know he's a very busy man and his time is very valuable, but we'll do our best. Lastly, Zayden, anything you want to say to the community? Any last words of wisdom or advice? Let him have it.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me. I do appreciate it. All I really want to say is thank you. Thanks to the community that has been here over the last couple of years, to all the new people that show up all the time. I really do appreciate you guys. Obviously, we wouldn't have anything without you guys, even the haters. We appreciate you too in our own fashion and in our own kind of way. But yeah, man, thanks for all the love. Thanks for the memberships, the subscriptions, the gifts to support us. Thanks for to y'all, to you, to those of you that bought the merch. That is freaking amazing, like super amazing. Love it. I can't believe we actually have merch out there that people are wearing. It's like mind blowing, honestly. So just thank you guys. Thank you.